Hi guys, it's good to see you now. We haven't seen you guys in a while.
And so long.
It's so long. But we are taking birds out to pasture and then updating you on what we've been up to since the last time we posted a video. I got you.
Come on, Goose Goose.
Stick your head out.
Put your head in. It's only for 20 minutes.
Come here, Goose Goose. Come here, Goose Goose. Chickens. She's like, what is this place?
So tired today. Oh yeah, sorry. Something mad at me.
Yeah.
That one's like, no.
You can loose now.
You're fine. Oh, goodness. Alright, so where have we been for the last 3 months? First of all, today I came down with a cold or something.
Allergies or something.
And I feel absolutely terrible and have for most of this week. And Abby's felt absolutely terrible for the last
2 weeks.
months. 2 months.
Not much has changed since the last video. Literally, the contemplating giving up farming hasn't changed.
Yep.
Our busy schedule where we're getting up has changed slightly, but not like anything drastic.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Hi, Goose Goose. I think on YouTube no one has seen this because I've posted her on stories, but unless you're active on stories on social media, you really don't see Goose Goose. How long have we had her for?
6 weeks.
6 weeks?
Yep.
We've had Goose Goose as long as I've been broken.
Yep.
But she's a guard goose that we got to protect our chickens.
Abby's been broken for 2 months.
Yep.
She had a muscle spasm in her back that traveled up to her neck and now is pinching on nerves and stuff like that we're slowly getting fixed.
Yeah. I mean, literally it just heals itself, or you just take a bunch of medication without like medication, so here we are.
And now today, and yesterday, and most of this week I've been feeling awful, and I don't know if it's allergies or if I'm actually sick.
Mine started off as allergies.
But I feel pretty bad.
Yes. Also, it's been really cold. It's been getting really cold the last couple of days and stuff. So
Yep.
that's to take into account. The only other thing we haven't shown is the farmer's market, which we just haven't had a chance to record because we've been
Busy trying to set up.
Yeah.
You going home?
Yeah. Let's move locations and keep updating Grandma on what we're doing. Ugh. Wow, I haven't been able to put my hair in a ponytail in 2 months. That's the first time I've been able to actually do it and actually tie it up and everything. I think we left you guys off on the update of me being broken for 2 months and Frank and I both having some sort of sickness, allergies. My current theory is that the government is still trying to murder everyone and we just keep getting sick with the mosquitoes. Anyways, I'm just kidding. The only other things the last time when you were laying on the floor because of our schedule being crazy is that you updated your job. So we were able to quit both the jobs that were having me move everything and sleep in the truck and do all kinds of stuff. So you upgraded. So you want to tell them about that?
Yep, I changed jobs.
Yeah, literally. That's it.
I am now a retail investment specialist, and I help people answer questions they have about their investments. And yeah, I'm basically working roughly a regular 9 to 5. I think it's actually 8 to 5. So I get to sleep in now until 5 a.m.
And I don't have to go and drive out and move animals and then pick up Frank and go to the second job and all that. So we're down to one job. We're still having to take care of animals. We still have chickens on the pasture.
Yep.
And so we're still having to raise animals. They're all still, honestly, I'm so shocked that we've only lost one this year. Now two, because we found today.
Yeah, we had one that was having issues for a couple of days. I'm still not sure exactly what was wrong with her. But we were trying to treat her and came out today and she passed.
She had passed away.
I don't know what happened.
Yep. So we've lost 2 birds this year, which honestly is really good because according to statistics, we should have already been up to like 30 losses, but we're not. So that's good that we've only lost 2. And we keep getting the free bird, which has luckily been mainly egg layers.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we got 7 free chickens this year, and I think 6 of them have been hens.
Yeah.
So
I think the only other update is that everybody that has been watching us on YouTube has noticed that I've lost a lot of weight, but just people that are in our personal life are now noticing because I guess they just haven't noticed in 2 years. My mom raised me with a healthy relationship and weight, that it didn't matter how much weight I had, how much I weighed, it didn't matter. And it never affected my actual confidence and like my view with myself and my body. So yeah, I've apparently lost 60 pounds. I don't actually know how much I've lost because I've really never weighed myself at my chunkiest state. I remember going, this is kind of funny, but I remember being roughly about 200 pounds because of the hippo scale at the zoo. I mean, they have a scale for the hippos at the zoo here, and they leave the scale out there, so whenever you go visit the zoo, you can actually weigh your family and everybody at the zoo. And so when we did it last Christmas, I threw myself on the scale with everybody and I added 200 pounds to the hippo weight. I don't know. I mean, it has to be an accurate scale because they actually use it for weighing their actual animals at the zoo and stuff, so.
I think it's accurate within like 5 or 10 pounds.
Yeah, well, something like that. So yeah, I roughly lost 60 pounds, roughly. Wait, again, I don't know honestly. I could probably go ask my doctor for all the medical records of my weight and stuff, but I don't really care that much. And I've lost a lot of weight. I'm down to like a small, I think. I'm still having to figure out like the clothing situation and how to switch over to smaller clothing because none of my clothing fits anymore. It all fits ginormous and most of my skirts just fell off. So luckily I can fix them and adjust them. I do have my neighbor that taught me how to sew who has very graciously donated some skirts to me and shirts so that I would stop looking like a Raggedy Ann.
Her words. Her words.
Yeah. Literally, my mom taught me how to not have a relationship with the scale. Barb taught me how to not look like Raggedy Ann. Makes you understand why I have confidence. I think that's the only other update besides the goose. We showed him the goose. We are still raising chickens, have realized it is one of the hardest things ever is raising food the right way for people. And then the other thing is just the farmer's market and having to convince people.
Honestly, my takeaway is that raising food is relatively easy.
Yeah, that's true for ourselves.
It's hard to work a full-time job and run a side business and
try to
take
raise
care of you while you're
chickens.
broken and raise chickens on top of it.
It was a lot of work without me being broken, and just
Yeah.
me being broken like has just added more onto your plate.
My takeaway is if you're gonna farm, do it full-time.
Yeah, well, yes, but
Go big or go home.
if you're gonna do it full time, well, yeah, that's true. But at the same time, you still can't get the high quality
I'll
that
show
we
you my
are.
spreadsheet.
Huh?
I'll show you my spreadsheet.
Yeah. I mean, my takeaway is that growing food and vegetables and all that were never meant to be an easy task. So I didn't realize that convenience is something that has ruined us as humans, because at that point people learn to live with convenience and then do not know how to actually do any of it. So we're exhausted, as you can tell. We're so tired. We did want to jump on and update everybody and show everybody, because at this point I think we're at the end of learning new things and we need to go in and teach you guys and share how we did everything. And
Oh, the other big, I don't know if you mentioned it yet, but our last batch of chickens for the year is out on pasture.
no, that's literally what the beginning of this video.
Yeah.
The beginning of this video. If you
Hey
guys,
guys, thanks for tuning in. We just took our last batch of chickens out to
no,
pasture.
you gotta make it sound like we're doing it.
Oh,
Hi guys, it's good to see you. And we haven't seen you guys in a while.
And so long.
It's so long. But we are taking birds out to pasture and then updating you on what we've been up to since the last time. Where was I?
We took our last batch of chickens out to pasture.
We are taking our last batch of chickens for the year out to pasture. Not the freezer, because that's not yet. They're still little. But we're taking them out to pasture, and we will let them live the rest of their lives out on pasture to fill up our fridge and to do a couple farmers markets. A couple more farmers markets. And then we should be able to jump into our favorite season, which is winter, because we get to sleep a lot more. I think that's all the updates, is the weight loss, your job.
My peas and beans and potatoes all came up.
Our
I'm trying, I had some potatoes in the kitchen that were starting to sprout, and I said, well, let's just throw them in the ground and see what happens. I had a couple packages of bean and pea seeds that I left outside and they got rained on, and I was like, well, it's now or never. These got to go in the ground, or, you know.
We're not gonna eat them.
Yeah, they're just wasted. So I was like, well, I stuck them in the ground, and we'll show you later. I made a little trellis system with some jute twine and T-posts that I had laying around. So we'll see how that holds up. But those guys came out, and the peas are vining up the trellis nicely, and the beans are still, they're struggling a tiny bit, but they're growing pretty good.
Honestly, the garden has kept us busy because we have a lot of tomatoes, we've had a lot of zucchinis, we have all the herbs and all the
I tried to plant another lettuce bed of like herbs like rosemary and thyme and cilantro and all that as like a late season type of thing. And I tried a lettuce bed as well with lettuce, kale, spinach, all that, and that all came up, and then the grasshoppers came through and destroyed it. Ate everything, every single one. So I unleashed the turkeys on the grasshoppers, and now we don't have grasshoppers back there anymore.
Oh yeah, we got turkeys. I don't think we've updated them. We got turkeys.
We have turkeys. They're
We have
pretty big now.
turkeys. They're pretty big now. They've been here for what, 3 weeks?
5 now.
The turkeys have been here as long as I've been broken.
Yeah, literally. It was like the last thing you did before you were broken.
Was pick up the turkeys. That's true. So, yeah, hopefully that catches you up to speed on what we got going. And now we have had a chance to sit down and brainstorm how we're going to continue sharing information and sharing videos and stuff. And we definitely want to share what we've done to give you guys more encouragement on doing it and not having to do it the hard way. So
A vast expanse of knowledge on how to do things wrong.
on what not to do. We are geniuses at that. But yeah, I think that's it. We still have our koi fish, we still have the rabbits, which it's starting to get cold, which we should be able to start breeding rabbits again. And doing that and having some rabbit meat. And we are learning this year a lot about what actually survives in some of the worst weather ever. And then learning how to survive off of whatever is growing. Zucchinis apparently are a huge thing for us this year, but zucchinis are very, very, very healthy for you. So it's been an interesting learning journey, and sitting down actually thinking and processing all my thoughts and like all the things that we've done to actually share. So I have a list of stuff that while I've been broken, things that I've been able to process, understand, think about, and spend some time on. Like one of them is my relationship with food. Fun fact. Yeah, but that's the update. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything new. We still don't have a kid, which is fine.
Yeah, still no kid. Wait. Yeah, no, still no kid.
Which honestly would have killed us had we had a kid this year, because that would have been so much more work. So honestly, all in God's timing. Good news about that is that we literally got to correct a lot of the things I had going on with me for literally as long as you've known me, huh? I've corrected a lot of things that were my issues, like painful periods and stuff like that. We've corrected that, and they've been
painful and irregular to, well, extremely painful and very irregular to
being perfectly scheduled now.
Yeah, and
not painful,
slightly painful.
Yeah, like
I mean,
a
still
regular
painful,
period.
but-
Yeah. So that's all stuff we didn't know was gonna happen. So yeah, I think that and then all the stuff we've learned about food. I've literally lost a lot of weight, and so has Frank, just because we've been eating actual food. We are very cautious with chemicals at this point, so we are sticking to the organic, non-GMO and stuff like that food, just because at that point, like the actual chemicals that they are spraying on foods and stuff just was not meant for our human bodies to try to process, because it's chemicals. I think that was the update.
Good.
Yeah.
I feel like garbage, so I'm gonna take a nap. Goodbye.
I think I'm gonna take a nap too. Anyways, Frabby Farm is out. Frank is out. So we will see you guys in the next episode. And hopefully there's not such a long break like the last one. And hopefully that caught you up to speed. And we'll see you guys later.